It's Young Tolly Concepts again. So we're doing a video today on how to process a picture in Capture One. How to process a picture in Capture One. That's the video I'll be doing today. I won't be doing too much, so it won't be just less, more of practical part and more of talking. So the thing is, I'm working with this image. I shot this image some times ago. I think early this year on a workshop I'm having, and this is the final product of the image. This is the picture, and this is the final product. Final picture, sorry. So this is the main picture, and this is the editing. So today I'll do processing this picture in Capture One. So I'm working with this. This is picture without any process. This is why I shot from camera. Things were shot with my Nikon D610 if I'm not wrong, and okay, 70 to 200 camera lens, 70 to 200. So it was shot on, I think, f let me check the settings. I think f, okay, 200 ISO 200, shutter speed 1/160, f8. So it's a very sharp image. F8 is a very sharp image. So let me zoom close. You can see how sharp it is. Very sharp. So first of all, what I'll be doing now, I have to crop it. So my crop is on 5:4 or 4:5. So let me see, 4:5 here. So I'll be cropping. So I would like to have more of details of the head. So let me crop it. Let me have details a little bit. So let me crop more. So since it's an headshot, so I think I'm fine this way. Okay, so it's your okay, your enter button, and I think I'm fine. So I haven't been doing too much in Capture One. First of all, this your I'll be putting my, what's it called, this is my basic characteristics, sorry. That's where you have your ICC profile. I'll be putting it to standard. I think a version of Capture One, it has a pro standard, but this is standard, so I think I'm still fine. You can see how it brought the color back to, this was where it was before, and now it is on standard. I can see how it just changed the whole color to the natural color. So I think I'm just bringing my exposure up a little bit. No, not too much. I think I'll leave it at 0. Now I don't touch everything on Capture One. I don't touch too much. I just work on my eye dynamic range, work on the exposure. I don't touch the white balance depending on the image. I don't touch on the clarity, just a little bit. Sometimes if the picture is not that sharp, then your levels, then your curve. Now I won't be explaining these two details, but I will just try and use as possible to just do a little bit of explanation on that. So I think now the difference between exposure and brightness is that exposure work with the color and brightness and everything of the picture, highlight and shadows. But for brightness, you just work with how bright the picture is or how dark you want the picture to look. Now let's see the difference now. Let's drag down the exposure. You can see, and let's drag it up now and see. You can see how the difference. Now let's bring the brightness down. You can see that you can see something there. Just work with the highlight and shadows. So what I'll just do, I'll just bring the brightness up a little bit. Contrast, it's important, so not too much. I think I'm okay on 3. I won't do too much. I'm okay on 3. My saturation, I'll bring it down to, let's say, -5. -5 is fine for me. -5. So now let's see how far we've gone from this to this. Consider we've not gone too much. Okay, now let's come to your eye dynamic range, where we have your highlight, shadows, white, black, and we have your white and black. So now your highlights, that's your brighter part in the image. You can see it's not really giving difference because I think the picture was shot well, so there was no hotspot or highlights like that. But shadows, I'll bring it up a little bit, just a little bit. That's too much, a little bit, because I want it to retain the dark part. I think I'm fine on 7. White, not much difference, but can just bring it down. Blacks, bring it up a bit. Let's try and put it down and see what will happen. That's too much. That's too much. So let's bring it up a little bit. Let's say 5. 6 is still fine. 6 is fine. Now your clarity. Let's have clarity on 5 too. Just like that number 5. Let's see what happened. The levels. Now this is the highlight. This is the midtone and this is the shadows. Pull up your highlight until it's, you can see the earring part. The earring part can see. Yeah, so I think it's okay that way. Then shadows. 3. 3 is too much. For me, 1. One is fine. 1 is fine. 1 is still fine. Now let's see how far we've gone. We've moved from this to this. This is before and this is after. Before and after. We've not done too much. For me, we've not done too much. You can try to bring your luminal curve. Now, RGB curve and luminal curve work differently. Now, RGB curve works with the colors in the picture. Now, let's see. It works with the color. If you bring it up, bring it down, it affects the color. Let me undo that. It affects the color. That's what luminal curve does. It affects the color. Then, that's RGB. Sorry, RGB. But luminal curve does affect the light. It affects the light. So bring it up a little bit. Then I can bring my dark in a little bit. I think I'm still fine like that. I don't want to do too much in this picture in Capture. I don't want to do too much in Capture One because I'll still do the retouching proper. Now I'll be trying to break down my edit. That means I'll be doing a full video of the whole edit. Then probably I'll be doing video of maybe, let's say, other things that I do like in batches. I'll be trying to do that. I think I have those comments and people are saying that we are not getting it in full, so that means I'll be doing breakdown. So if you're not getting it in full, just check through the page, then get breakdown image of breakdown tutorial of each process that I've done. So this is just Capture One, so I won't be doing too much too. Let me try and bring down the highlight a little bit. Since I'll be color grading in Photoshop, I like doing my color grading in Photoshop. I like doing anything I want to do in Photoshop. Let me bring down my highlight a little bit. Now let's try and bring highlight when it comes to color. You can see how. So I won't be trying to do color grade for this picture in Capture One. Now let me try and do my highlight to be somewhere around here, and let me just play around it. Let me just play around it. If I'm liking what I'm seeing, then if not, I will just pull it off. Okay. I think I still like it this way. Now let's go to the midtone. Your midtone work with the skin. Your midtone work with the skin. Now let me try and pull it off to, let's say what color work with the skin. Okay. Oh, I think I made a mistake there. I should have brought this to the blue side. Sorry. The highlight to the blue side. That's your highlight. Let me pull it down. Highlight. Okay, I think I'm good. Then this work with the midtone. That's where you have your orange, red, like that. So let me pull it down to here. Pull it down. Now let's see how far we've gone. These are before and these are after. You can see our skin is trying to pop a little bit. Now let me try. I like pulling my dark skin to the green part. I like pulling my dark skin to the green part. So now let me try and pull it down a little bit. You can see it's affecting the background and all. So that means I won't be working too much on this. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let me just pull it down back. I don't like it. I'm just trying to pull it back. Let me try and reset it. Yeah, it's back to normal. So I think that's all I'll do in Capture One. That's what I'll do in Capture One. I think I wasn't too fast. So I think now let's say before and after. And before and after. I think that's all I'll do in Capture One if I'm to edit this in full time. So next thing I just do is just to left click, then just edit. I'll edit in what is called in Photoshop. So edit in Photoshop. So that's what I do next. So after this, then too, I'll start my editing proper in Photoshop. So I think that's that about today's video. So if you need to see the edit of this, I think I'll drop in a video next on how edit in Photoshop. I'll drop a video next. So I'm working on that. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, I would really appreciate you do that. I would appreciate. I'm begging you guys to please subscribe to my channel, and drop a comment, drop a like, and if this video is worthy for someone else to see, share it to them and let them see it too. So thank you very much. So this is what we are going to. This is our aim. This is our aim, and I'm sure we're going to get there in Photoshop. So thank you very much. I'll be expecting you to watch the next video once it drops. Thank you very much. Young Tolu says peace out.